So satisfying. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Meredith Abbott and welcome to Sur la Table. Today I am making a pan con tomate. This recipe is wonderful to use up those in-season, super ripe tomatoes. For this recipe, you need freshly ground black pepper, flaky sea salt, garlic, olive oil, ripe tomatoes, and a baguette. So I have cut all of my tomatoes in half. I've taken a small spoon, scraped out the seeds, and now I'm ready to grate them. So to a large bowl, I've set a colander over it, and I'm going to grate into the colander because I want to catch the tomato, but let all of the extra juices run through. So watching out for my knuckles, I'm going to grate. Okay. There we go. Just gonna spread this out for a second, let the rest of the excess liquid kind of drain through. Pressing just gently. I'm not trying to push all the water out of here, just a little bit of the excess. Now I'm just going to pour this out into the sink. And then I'm going to use this bowl to mix some oil into my tomatoes. So now I'm going to add the tomato pulp into my bowl. Drizzle in about a tablespoon of really fruity flavored Spanish olive oil if you can, and set this aside. Next up is to slice and toast the baguette. Before I do that, I'm going to start preheating my cast iron skillet. I have baguette here. I have a serrated knife. I'm going to carefully slice 1/4 inch thick slices, slightly on the bias, so I'm gonna just kind of sacrifice this end right here and work my way through as even as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect though. This is a very rustic tapas style dish. Great. Set those aside. I'm going to oil both sides liberally with olive oil. I'm using a silicone pastry or basting brush. As soon as I oil, I'm gonna set one side down. Skillet has kind of medium heat underneath it. This is gonna toast as it warms up, so it's fine to add it in there. Even though the skillet is not hot yet, it's okay. Kind of messy, but this works. Keep setting them into the skillet, pressing them down so you make sure that you have really good, even contact of the bread to the surface of the skillet. So a tip I have, if your bread is toasting just around the edges and not so much in the middle, take a flat or flat-ish lid and set it onto your bread, and you can use it as like a grill press so that there's really good contact in between your bread and the skillet surface. Nice. I'm gonna flip these and check to see where I am. I want them to be golden brown. I've got some good golden brown around the edges. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the second side. Lovely. I can feel that they're crisp when I'm turning them. Look at that, nice golden brown. That's what we're looking for. If you wanted to, you could grill these outdoor over an open fire on your outdoor grill. That also works great. You just want toasty, hot bread. I'm gonna check on this side. Ooh, lovely, okay. I'm gonna start pulling these off. I'm going to do it one at a time, because to the hot side, I'm going to take my cut garlic clove and rub it over. This is going to give the slightest hint of garlic without being overpowering. Rub it lightly over the top. That is hot, so watch your fingers. So I'm gonna do it every time. I'm gonna do this with tongs in my hands. I'm gonna rub this hot side with the cut side of the garlic. Lovely. You can smell it as you do this. It is so aromatic and wonderful. You might only need 1/2 of your garlic. You might not use both of them. And that's okay. Use what you need. Beautiful. And now, so to serve, and take a spoonful of the tomato mixture, spoon it onto the hot bread, like so. It can be kind of as neat or rustic as you'd like. And these are really best served warm when the bread is still hot, before it soaks up too much of the tomato. You want it to still be nice and crispy. The tomato will soften it slightly, but you don't want the bread to be soggy. Season with flaky sea salt, also going to give some nice texture and crunch to each one of these, making sure I get some flakes on each slice. Season with some freshly ground black pepper from above. And a little extra drizzle of olive oil on top. And those are ready to serve. Enjoy. For recipe videos, cooking classes, and more, visit surlatab.com.